Good day. I am Barrister Mrs. Ijeoma Maxiri-Lanozie. I'm the Principal Partner at ICNC Legal Practitioners, which is a leading law firm based in Lagos, Nigeria. And this is the ICNC Law Lecture Series. Today we'll be discussing the topic under corporate law, one which is of particular importance to every business owner in Nigeria and abroad. Today we'd like to explain to you 7 core services, 7 core responsibilities which you would need a lawyer for. We've observed that a lot of people believe, a lot of business owners believe that other than their business registration, they do not need the services of a lawyer. And we stand to tell you that that's not entirely true. In fact, you'll be surprised at how much more your business will blossom if you hire a very good lawyer. And so we'll be explaining to you 7 core services which you would need a lawyer for in this video. The first of which is legal advice and legal opinion. So first you want to ask your lawyer, I want to go into this business. What do you think about this business? What are your tips? What are your ideas? What do you think would make this business flourish? What do you think makes this business not favorable to me? Considering the Nigerian law, considering the Nigerian climate, what do you think are my chances with regards to this business? It is the duty of your lawyer to tell you whether to go into that business or not. To go into the business, you need to realize that Nigerian economy is a very unstable economy where you cannot predict the government and their next line of action. So you need to be able to switch up immediately if there is a need to switch, just like this go-karter company switched from the regular biking to dispatch riding, which they are doing now. And so you need a good lawyer to be able to advise you based on the kind of business that you want to do. These are the laws you need to comply with. These are the things that you might need to do. The second thing your lawyer should be able to advise you on is the type of registration you want to do. So you want to do a business registration. Is it going to be a limited liability company? Is it going to be a business name? Is it going to be a public company? Is it going to be a partnership? Is it going to be a sole proprietorship? Your lawyer should be able to advise you on the type of registration to go for, depending on the nature of business that you want to do. And in the process of advising you on the type of registration to go for, your lawyer would give you adequate information as to who shareholders are, as to who your company secretary is, the role of your company secretary, the role of your director, what shares are, give you an entire breakdown of what the business registration is, so that you can be able to confidently say, oh, my business is this. Not that you just register a business and you don't even know what it entails. The third thing your lawyer would tell you, that is probably after the registration, or some lawyers usually tell before the registration, are the tax implications. For every kind of business that you register, there are diverse tax implications. Some are applicable to all businesses, while some you get exemptions depending on the nature of your business. And so it is the responsibility of your lawyer to tell you, for your business, for this kind of business that you say you want to do, or for this kind of business that we've successfully registered for you, these are your tax liability. The fourth thing that your lawyer needs to tell you are the other licenses or other registrations that you might need to do after your business has been registered. So now you have successfully registered your business, now you know your tax implications, but there might be other licenses or other registrations that you need to do in order for your business to successfully float in Nigeria in particular, in order for you not to have challenges with government enforcement agencies. I'll give you a practical example. If you're going to do a money lender's business, after obtaining your registration certificate from the CAC, you need to get a money lender's license. If you do not have a money lender's license and you're operating the money lender's business in Nigeria as at today, it's a criminal offense. That's another reason why you need to get a lawyer on your side. If you're doing a business that involves manufacturing of drugs, certain kind of consumables, you would need to get a NAFDAC registration after you have registered your business. If you're doing a business where you want to bring in some foreigners into the country, you want them to be resident here, or you want them to work here for you, you would need to comply with some immigration laws. You need to get expatriate quota and other registrations like that. So the kind of business you do would determine other registrations. For some, once you do your CSC registration, there might not be a need to comply with other laws. Like if you're into agriculture, if you're into real estate, there are really not other registrations that you might need to do after you've done your business registration. But if you're into certain other kinds of businesses, definitely you will have other registrations that you need to. So the fifth thing that you need a lawyer for, if you're a business owner in Nigeria, is sourcing for funds. So now you've registered the business, now you've complied with the regulatory laws. How do you get funds to float your business? Your lawyer should be able to partner with you. That's why I say get a good lawyer. Your lawyer should be as invested in you as you are invested in the lawyer. That is not to say that your lawyer should be emotionally attached to your business. That's not professional. So your lawyer should not be emotionally attached to you. Instead, your lawyer should be as professional as possible, such that the lawyer sees your success as his success or her success. Your lawyer sees the growth of your business as the growth of their business. That way they will be able to open up to you things that you should know, things that you should do, which they ordinarily might not tell you. So for instance, you floated the business, now you need to launch. How do you source for capital? How do you source for investors? It is the responsibility of a good lawyer to tell you, okay, we can approach a commercial bank. If you're into agriculture, we can approach the Bank of Agriculture. We can approach a microfinance bank. We can approach also finance companies. There are a lot of finance companies. We can also approach private investors, and then pitch your idea to them and see if they will be interested. So that's 5 different sources of income for you as a business owner. You don't have to register. I hear a lot of people who say, I registered my business in 10 years, I've never used it. I registered my business 5 years ago, I've never used it. That's not a good thing to say. If there is a need for you to approach private individuals, your lawyer should be able to tell you when you want to go and meet them, when you want to pitch your ideas to them, this is what to tell them. Tell them you're going to give them so amount as profit. Tell them, oh, you're not going to make them shareholders, you're going to make them partners. Tell them, oh, you're not making them partners, you're going to make them shareholders. Depending on the nature of your business. If you're also going to approach a commercial bank, your lawyer should be able to tell you, okay, these are the banks that we can approach, these are the likely terms that they would give us. Do you think you can meet it? And stuffs like that. So that's a number 5 reason why you need a lawyer. 6th reason why you need a lawyer is finally you have gotten somebody who wants to finance your business, or somebody who wants to invest, or maybe a finance company, a microfinance bank, or even a commercial bank that wants to give you a loan. Due diligence. Your lawyer's responsibility is to conduct due diligence into all of these investors. I can term them investors because that's actually what they are. So your lawyer's responsibility is to conduct due diligence for you with regards to all of these investors. Who are these investors? What do they want? What do they do? How legitimate are they? You don't want to go into partnership or into business with illegitimate people, because whatever rubs off on them will rub off on you. So it is a responsibility of your lawyer to do some sort of investigation, give you like a background knowledge of these people. Who are their trustees? Who are their directors? Who are their shareholders? How good are they? What does their account looks like? Things like that. And then if you're opting for a bank, your lawyer should be able to negotiate for you low interest or single digit loans, which would not be too difficult for you to pay. So your lawyer should also be able to negotiate for you a collateral that would also not be too exhausting to meet up with. The 7th thing you need a lawyer for is your trademark registration. So now you've done all the business registration, you've gotten the loan, you've invested the money in your business, the business is picking up. Now is the time to register your trademark. You don't want to walk for another person to come and claim the benefits. Now that your business is picking up, go and register your trademark. Make sure that no other person can lay claim to your name. Make sure that no other person can lay claim to your logo. Make sure that no other person can lay claim to your symbol or your sign. You want to make sure that those things are protected, and so that wherever somebody hears that name, they know that it is you. Wherever somebody sees that sign, wherever somebody sees that logo, they know that it is you and it is this business and they can trust you. You don't want some fraudsters or some imposters to come and snatch that name from you after you have done all of these 6 steps that I've listed earlier. So those are the 7 things, 7 basic things. Others are things that you can also discuss with your lawyer, but these are 7 basic things that you would need a lawyer for.